Listen up, you're not here by accident. You're not just passing through this world. You're here for a reason, and that reason is bigger than anything you've ever imagined. You are a queen, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can step into the greatness you were born for. But it all starts with believing in your power. You have power, real power. It's not something you have to search for or earn from anyone else. It's already in you, that fire, that strength, that resilience, it's yours. But far too many women walk through life waiting for someone else to confirm their worth, waiting for someone else to validate them, waiting for a title or an achievement to tell them that they're special. But here's the truth, you don't need anyone's permission to be great. Believing in your power means understanding that you are not bound by the limitations others place on you. You are not defined by the mistakes of your past or by the opinions of the people around you. No, you're defined by what you choose to believe about yourself. When you start to believe that you are powerful, that you can do anything, that you can conquer any obstacle in your path, that's when your life will begin to change. Too many people walk around with doubt and fear, believing that their dreams are too big, too far out of reach. But let me tell you something, the only thing standing between you and your dream is you. The moment you stop doubting yourself is the moment you unleash a force that the world cannot ignore. Because a queen does not shrink back. A queen stands tall. A queen speaks with conviction. And a queen knows that whatever she wants, she has the power to make it hers. Do you understand that? You have the power. Your thoughts, your actions, your mindset, those are the tools that can either build your empire or destroy it. You must take control of them. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the right conditions. It's about stepping up in faith, trusting that you are enough, and knowing that you are capable. When you start to believe in your power, you stop looking for external validation. You stop questioning if you're good enough or if you're ready. You get to work because you know that you are already equipped with everything you need to succeed. And let me tell you, there will be obstacles. There will be people who tell you you can't do it, or people who doubt your dreams. That's fine, let them talk, you keep moving forward. The world is full of doubters and critics, but the true power lies in how you respond to them. Believing in your power means you don't let setbacks stop you. You don't let failures define you. Every challenge is simply an opportunity to rise higher. When you believe in your own strength, nothing can break you. You can bend, but you will never break. So don't waste another second questioning whether or not you're capable. You are a queen, and queens don't wait for permission to be great. Queens don't ask if they're worthy, they know they are. The moment you decide to believe in your power, your world will start to shift and the doors of opportunity will open. Start today. Believe in yourself like you've never believed before. The crown is waiting for you to wear. Confidence isn't just something you prize, something you project. It's an energy, a presence that you carry with you everywhere you go. When you walk into a room, you shouldn't just be physically present, you should command the room. You should walk in like you already know you belong there, like you're walking into your own kingdom. Too often women shrink back because they fear they won't be accepted or they fear being judged. Let me tell you something, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about owning who you are and never apologizing for it. You are enough just as you are. And when you truly believe that, it shows in every movement you make, every word you speak, and every decision you take. When you carry yourself with confidence, people will respect you. They'll notice your aura long before they notice your face, because it's not just about what you look like. It's about how you make people feel when you walk into their space. You see, confidence isn't a switch that you flip. It's something that you build every day. It's waking up and choosing to own your worth, choosing to walk tall even when you don't feel like it. It's a practice, a habit that you need to cultivate. The more you practice confidence, the more natural it becomes. And here's the thing, nobody has the right to make you feel small. No one should ever be able to make you question your value or your presence. Your worth is not up for debate, so stop letting anyone treat it as such. When you carry yourself with confidence, you stop worrying about what people think of you. You stop measuring your self-worth by the opinions of others. Because the truth is, people will always have something to say. There will always be critics, naysayers, and doubters, but none of that matters when you know who you are. A confident woman knows that the opinions of others don't define her. She knows that her value is intrinsic. It's not based on how she's perceived. It's based on who she truly is. It's time to stop minimizing yourself. No more lowering your voice. No more dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. A queen does not hide her brilliance. When you speak, speak with authority. When you make decisions, make them with certainty. And when you walk, walk like you've earned every step. Carry yourself with the kind of confidence that makes others wonder what your secret is. The truth is, the secret is simple. You know your worth, and you're not afraid to show it. Now, I'm not saying that every day will be easy. You'll have moments of doubt, moments where you feel uncertain or unsure of yourself. But confidence doesn't mean you're always 100% sure. It means you keep moving forward, even when you don't have all the answers. Confidence is about pushing through fear, knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. You have a power that's yours and yours alone. When you carry yourself with confidence, you show the world that you know this. You show them that you're unshakable. Because when you own your worth and step into your full potential, no one can ever make you feel small again. So stand tall, walk proudly, and let your confidence be the light that leads the way. You are a queen. Never forget that. Stop settling for less. Stop convincing yourself that what you have is all you deserve. Stop telling yourself that the bare minimum is enough, because you are capable of so much more. You weren't born to settle. You weren't born to play small or shrink your dreams to fit into the box that others have created for you. You were born to thrive. And thriving doesn't come from compromising or accepting anything less than the best for yourself. So why do we do it? Why do we settle? It's easy to fall into the trap of comfort. It's easy to settle for what's familiar, even if it doesn't serve us, even if it doesn't align with our true potential. But let me tell you something, comfort is a silent killer. It's the enemy of growth, the enemy of progress. When you settle, you stop evolving, you stop pushing yourself to be the best version of who you can be. And here's the truth, you are meant for greatness. You were not made to just get by. You were made to rise. Settling doesn't just mean accepting less in terms of your career or your material life. It means accepting less in how you treat yourself, in how you allow others to treat you, in the energy you allow into your life. Do you really want to continue to tolerate situations, relationships, or circumstances that do not honor your worth? Do you really want to keep staying in places or around people that don't respect you or value you for who you are? No, you deserve better than that. Settling for less is a sign of not believing in your own worth. It's a sign that somewhere deep down, you doubt that you are worthy of more. But let me tell you this, you are more than enough. You are worthy of the best life has to offer, and you should never compromise your dreams, your happiness, or your peace to make others feel comfortable. You don't have to dim your light for anyone, and you certainly don't have to accept mediocrity in any area of your life. When you stop settling, you start to demand more from yourself and from those around you. You stop putting up with the toxic relationships, the dead-end jobs, the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs. You begin to raise your standards. And when you raise your standards, everything around you begins to shift. You attract what you are willing to accept. And if you're willing to accept less than you deserve, then that's exactly what you'll get. But here's the good news, you don't have to keep settling. You don't have to keep believing that this is all there is for you. It starts with a decision. A decision to no longer accept less. A decision to stand up for your worth. A decision to believe that you deserve the very best in all areas of your life. You deserve love that uplifts you, work that challenges and excites you, friendships that empower you, and a life that aligns with your true potential. No more compromising. No more settling for the easy path. Step into your power. Raise your standards. Demand more from yourself and from life. Because you are not here to settle for less, you are here to create a life that reflects your true greatness. And that life begins the moment you refuse to settle. Start today. Putting in the work is where the magic happens. You can dream all day, talk all day, plan all day, but none of that matters if you aren't willing to roll up your sleeves and do the work. Success doesn't come from wishful thinking, it comes from sweat, discipline, and relentless dedication. There is no substitute for hard work. It is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You might look at people who have achieved greatness and think they got there by luck, by chance, or by some secret formula. But the truth is, no one reaches the top without putting in the work. You see, talent might get you in the door, but hard work will keep you there. The most successful people aren't necessarily the most talented. They are the ones who are willing to outwork everyone else. And that's a choice. Success is a decision. It's deciding that you're going to outwork your doubts, outwork your fears, and outwork anyone who thinks they can beat you. It's easy to talk about your goals. It's easy to say, I want to be great or I want to be successful. But the real question is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get there? Are you willing to stay up late, sacrifice weekends, and push yourself when you feel like giving up? Because greatness doesn't come on the other side of comfort. It comes on the other side of discipline, sacrifice, and putting in the work day in and day out. When you put in the work, you develop a mentality that says, I'm going to keep going no matter what. You build resilience. You get stronger with every setback, wiser with every failure, and more confident with every challenge you overcome. The more work you put in, the more you realize that there are no shortcuts to success. The only way to get better is to keep showing up, keep grinding, and keep giving it your all, even when no one is watching. If you want to be great, you have to develop a relentless work ethic. That means setting goals, breaking them down into actionable steps, and executing those steps with consistency and precision. It means waking up early when others are still sleeping, staying focused when distractions are all around you, and pushing through when your body or mind tells you to quit. You've got to build the mental toughness to keep going even when it feels like nothing is happening. Because the work you put in now may not pay off today or tomorrow, but it will pay off if you're consistent, if you don't quit, if you keep pushing, even when it feels like nothing is moving forward. People who put in the work don't look for excuses, they look for solutions. They don't blame others or circumstances, they take responsibility and control of their destiny. And that's what sets them apart. The truth is, no one can work for you. You are the one who has to take ownership of your dreams, your goals, and your success. You are the one who has to put in the work. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone to hand you an opportunity. Get up, get to work, and take ownership of your journey. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who work for it, who earn it, who push themselves to be better every single day. And when you do the work, there will be no limit to what you can achieve. Your peace is one of the most precious things you can protect. In a world that constantly pulls you in every direction, it can be easy to lose sight of what truly matters: your peace of mind, your inner calm, your emotional well-being. But here's the reality: no one can protect your peace but you. If you don't take it seriously, if you don't set boundaries and guard your energy, no one else will. Life is full of chaos. People can be draining, situations can be overwhelming, and circumstances can be unpredictable. But none of that should dictate how you feel, how you respond, or how much peace you allow yourself to experience. It is up to you to decide how much power you give to external noise and negativity. Your peace is non-negotiable. The first step in protecting your peace is recognizing that you are worthy of it. So often we allow other people's drama, opinions, and toxic behaviors to invade our lives because we feel like we should be there for everyone. We think we should always help, always listen, always put ourselves last. But in doing so, we forget one crucial thing: you can't pour from an empty cup. If you are constantly giving your energy to others and allowing them to take pieces of your peace, you'll eventually have nothing left for yourself. It's time to prioritize yourself. Protecting your peace requires setting boundaries, and not just any boundaries, but clear, firm, and unapologetic boundaries. Boundaries are not about shutting people out or being rude. They are about making sure you don't allow others to disrupt your well-being. If someone in your life constantly brings negativity, criticism, or unnecessary drama, it is not selfish to step away. It's a matter of self-preservation. You have every right to remove yourself from situations that compromise your peace, no matter who the person is or what their relationship to you might be. This also applies to your own inner dialogue. Sometimes the biggest threat to your peace isn't the people around you, but the negative thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. The doubts, the fears, the insecurities, they can all chip away at your peace if you let them. Guard your thoughts the same way you guard your physical space. Don't let negative self-talk dominate your mental environment. Replace those thoughts with affirmations, with self-love, and with reminders of your worth. You are not defined by your mistakes or your past. You are defined by who you choose to be right now. Next, understand that protecting your peace also means learning to let go of things that you cannot control. You can't control other people's actions, their reactions, or the unpredictable events that life throws at you. But you can control how you respond. You can control your mindset. Sometimes letting go means not reacting to everything, not taking on the emotional weight of situations that are outside of your control. It means knowing when to walk away, when to speak up, and when to stay silent. It means finding your center and remaining grounded no matter what chaos surrounds you. Finally, protecting your peace requires knowing when to disconnect. We live in a world that's always on, always demanding your attention. Social media, work, obligations, they all pull at you. Sometimes the most peaceful thing you can do is turn off the noise. Take time for yourself. Unplug, step away from the distractions, and reconnect with what matters to you. Whether that means taking a walk, reading a book, meditating, or simply sitting in silence, make sure you create space to recharge. The world will keep turning, but your peace will be the anchor that keeps you grounded. Your peace is sacred. Don't let anyone or anything steal it from you. Protect it fiercely, defend it boldly, and honor it every single day. When you do, you'll find that everything else, your relationships, your work, your dreams will begin to flow more harmoniously. Protect your peace like it's your most valuable possession, because in many ways, lifting others up is not just a kind gesture, it's a powerful act that has the ability to transform lives, including your own? In a world where competition is often celebrated, it can be easy to fall into the trap of thinking that success is a zero-sum game, that for you to win, someone else must lose. But the truth is, lifting others up doesn't diminish your own greatness, it amplifies it. When you lift others, you elevate yourself too. When you help others rise, you create a ripple effect. You're not just helping one person, you're planting seeds that can grow and spread. A kind word, a moment of encouragement, or a gesture of support can be life-changing for someone who feels overlooked, unheard, or incapable. You never know what someone is going through, but your actions could be the catalyst they need to change their trajectory. A simple smile, a thoughtful compliment, or offering your expertise can build confidence in someone who might be questioning their abilities. By lifting others up, you remind them of their worth, their potential, and their strength. This act of uplifting doesn't just benefit the person you're helping, it also elevates you. When you make someone else's victory a priority, when you support their dreams, you expand your own heart and mindset. You move beyond selfishness and into selflessness, and in doing so, you gain a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Helping others unlock their greatness makes you realize that there is enough success, enough love, enough opportunity for everyone. You stop hoarding your knowledge, your wisdom, your resources, and instead you begin to share them freely. There is abundance in this mindset, and by helping others rise, you naturally start to create a more abundant life for yourself too. Lifting others up is also about creating community. When you lift people up, you foster a sense of belonging, of support, and of connection. You're not just pushing people to succeed, you're actively being a part of their journey. In return, you create a network of people who will do the same for you when you need it. Life isn't a solo endeavor, we rise together, and the more you give to others, the more you receive, often in ways you never expected. There's also a deeper element of healing and growth when you lift others. We all go through struggles, times of self-doubt, failure, or pain. But by helping someone else who's facing their own challenges, you gain perspective. You remember that everyone has their own battles, and by being there for them, you may begin to heal your own wounds. When you serve others, you realize that you're not just giving away pieces of yourself, you're growing, evolving, and enriching your own life in the process. One of the most powerful things you can do is encourage the success of other women. Too often, women are pitted against each other as though there's only space for a few to succeed. But in truth, there's room for everyone to shine. When you celebrate another woman's achievements, when you cheer her on instead of tearing her down, you make space for more women to rise. You become part of a collective energy that defies competition and builds a world of sisterhood and empowerment. When one woman wins, we all win. The success of others doesn't take away from yours, it adds to the strength and beauty of the community you're building together. Remember, lifting others doesn't require grand gestures or significant sacrifice. Sometimes it's just the small, consistent actions, a word of encouragement when someone is struggling, a helping hand when someone is in need, a phone call when someone is feeling lonely. The simple act of showing up for someone else can be the greatest gift you give. By lifting others up, you create an atmosphere of love, empowerment, and mutual support that can change not just individuals, but entire communities. So make it a point to lift someone up today. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey, there's always someone you can support, encourage, or inspire. And as you lift others, you'll find that you're constantly lifting yourself higher too.